Welcome, everyone. Today we're diving into some really practical strategies on avoiding debt. One of the catchiest ways is to live below your means.
Right. So living below your means basically means budgeting smartly, correct?
Exactly. It's all about creating a realistic budget that focuses on actual needs over those
Yeah,
enticing
I get that.
wants. We track every dollar from income to expenses each month and stick with something like the 50-30-20 rule.
The 50-30-20 rule? That's needs, wants, and savings, right?
Yep. So it's like 50% goes to essentials, 30% to your discretionary spend, and 20% to savings or paying down debt. It kind of
Uh huh.
forces us to be disciplined, especially when income rises.
But can't rising income sometimes encourage the opposite, like lifestyle inflation?
Right. And that's exactly why we need to avoid lifestyle inflation.
Absolutely.
Automating savings and bill payments is a neat trick. It minimizes the temptation to overspend and helps with avoiding missed deadlines.
That makes sense. Now, another key point was building and maintaining an emergency fund, correct?
Yes, definitely. The idea is to set aside at least 3 to 6 months of living
Right, that's solid
expenses.
advice.
Starting small, even with just $500 to $1,000, then gradually building it up, really helps you avoid going to credit cards or loans when unexpected stuff happens.
And storing that in a high yield savings account means it not only stays accessible, but it actually grows a bit too, right?
Precisely, you get that dual benefit of accessibility and a little extra growth from interest. It's like a
Indeed.
financial safety net, is there when times get tough.
Now let's talk about using credit strategically. How does that piece fit into the puzzle?
This one's super critical. Basically, use credit only for things you can afford to pay off fully
Right.
each month.
Smartly managing credit.
Avoiding interest charges and keeping open credit accounts to a minimum can save you from falling into a trap.
So it's like if you can't pay it off, better to pay cash or save up first.
Exactly. And steering clear from those buy now, pay later setups, unless you've really budgeted for them, is
Yeah, that's a
key.
fair point.
Personally, I do wonder sometimes if the advice is too strict. What if there's a case where a little borrowing could be beneficial?
That's a good challenge. While sometimes borrowing smartly can build credit, overusing credit tends to lead into debt, right?
Absolutely. It's a delicate balance. The idea is to set up alerts for due dates and spending thresholds so that you're always aware instead of accidentally overshooting.
So, if I understand correctly, by automating payments, tracking every expense, and keeping a robust emergency fund, we cut off the main pathways to debt.
Yes, it's like, you build a fortress around your finances, protecting you from unexpected costs and the lure of overspending.
Love that analogy. That really wraps it up nicely. Practical budgeting, a safety net fund, and smart credit usage all work together to keep debt at bay. Thanks for laying it out so clearly.